I'm thirsty.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive. I feel like I could. Like I could. Like I could. Take on the world.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note. It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both. I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now I know that I must go back to the mansion. Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
Hello, and welcome to this remastered version of probably one of the best adventure games of all time. I'm happy I'm here to take you through this. It's going to be very, very dialogue heavy, so you won't hear from me probably that much. But anyway, let's get on with this. As usual, I'm going to look, examine, and poke everything I can find.
That one looks like it's from a local hardware store. It's from George's Hardware. George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement.
Yeah, a lot of these items have hints, but they're not really noticeable just yet. Obviously, we just started.
The Chicago Manual of Thermodynamic Flux Induction Circuit Design. Great stuff. Help wanted. Lab assistant. Hard-working moronic drone needed to assist genius with experiments. High school diploma not required.
And as usual, we're going to pretty much steal anything that isn't nailed down.
Spearmint, my favorite. It's stuck to the floor. A horticultural horror. I can't touch it, it's spiny. How did that get up there? I can't reach it up there. Laverne's covering that territory. I'm not leaving this motel until I find those tentacles.
Something happens if you push this spell, I think it's 100 times. I will fast forward to it.
What was that?
There we go. I think that's a reference to the original Maniac Mansion game, which I'm hoping to cover at some point. But yeah, the graphics on this seem pretty good. I mean, especially compared to the original one. Still seems pretty faithful.
1952. Out of order. Out of order. It's signed, here's your EPA grant. Keep up the good work. Hi from Mommy, Ronnie 83.
And I've also done away with many verbs. Well, only 9. That's not really very many. And thankfully, they've replaced them with probably the only real useful ones you can use.
Looks like Dr. Fred wearing a powdered wig. Handsome in a way, but I'm glad he eventually accepted his hair loss. The safe is closed.
Aha.
I don't know the combination. Boy, the Edisons are a spectacularly ugly family. Wow, it's from my favorite movie. Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny. It's a bottle of correctional fluid.
Oops.
I don't have time for idle chit-chat now. I have work to do.
So the first area, there's not a lot you can do.
Hoagie's got that part of the house.
So we can't go anywhere apart from here in the office. So, one last thing to try.
There's something funny about that clock. Aha! A secret passage. This is all too easy.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually. Until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid. Did you say Bernard?
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Whoops.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course, that's why I'll have to do it. Yesterday, through the time machine.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the chrono-john.
Can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people. Well, I'll be.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
What could it all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die! Die!
We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
After all, he is a doctor.
It works! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough. Uh-oh. Cheap mail-order jewels.
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chrono-johns and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we going to get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now what am I going to do?
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get cracking.
Oh, hello.
I don't want to cause any more trouble.
There was no look. No, I can't see a look there. And never mind.
It can't do anything without a new diamond. It can't do anything without a new diamond. I'm surprised I ever got out of there alive. I don't think it's much use without a diamond. It's empty. There's nothing to get.
Maybe I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
This early on, I'm surprised he put his hand right in there, but anyway.
It looks like a generator driven by a treadmill.
I know in previous LPs I've had the, well, I've kind of solved puzzles without really doing the why beforehand, so luckily I know this game pretty much like the back of my hand, so I'll do the puzzles as and when.
There, it's off. But it's too late now.
Well, we could go and explore the house, but let's save some time.
It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only 0.01 seconds. Wow! To do. I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
My ingenious super battery design, please.
You really flushed them.
Yes.
Down the toilet.
No, through time. Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chrono-john, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time. Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No, let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Hoagie, come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the chrono-john, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He'll know what to do.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chrono-john.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
So as soon as Hoagie gets that battery working, we're set.
I'm afraid not. We still need a diamond for the main unit. And your friend in the future needs power too, if she's still alive.
Alive?
Get me out of here! I like trees and everything, but this one has got to go.
I'm going to stick with Bernard for now. I'm pretty sure he's the only original playable character from Maniac Mansion, which is a game I briefly played in my younger days, but could get nowhere, as it's very, well, it suffers from the old style adventure games of being very unforgiving, shall we say. So, let's carry on. Obviously the Edisons were an original game, but more colourful.
Hey, Dr. Fred. We have to do something.
What do you suggest, college boy? No diamond for the central unit, no power for the chrono-johns. A mutant monster of my own creation, roaming the countryside, taking over the world. It's a dark day for mad science.
Why can't we just fix the time machine?
It needs a whole new diamond. Now where am I going to get the money?
Bake sale?
Do you realize how much a diamond costs?
2 months of the groom's salary?
$2 million!
So, you've got money, don't you?
Well, I didn't get all the money I expected from that TV show about us. We had to rent out our mansion as a hotel just to make ends meet. If only I had signed that contract in time.
What TV show about you?
Well, after that incident when I was possessed by a meteor from outer space, somebody decided to make a show about us, but they didn't pay us anything. All we got was a cut of the video game.
Wow, that thing made millions.
Yes, I forgot to sign the royalty contract in time, though. I still have it in my safe upstairs.
Let's go get the contract out of the safe and sign it.
I forgot the combination.
But that's so stupid, Dr. Fred.
I know. It gives my enormous brain nightmares. Every night I dream about opening the safe, but I find something horrible inside and slam it shut. Over and over again, night after night.
Is that why you drink so much coffee?
I haven't slept in 2 years.
You're going to get really chafed hands doing that.
Sorry, coffee jitters.
Maybe you should switch to decaf.
No, then I'd fall asleep and the dreams would come.
How's the mad scientist biz?
Not too lucrative lately. We're living mostly on the income from renting out our mansion. That and Edna's tips from her exotic dancing.
We have to do something.
Yes, we have to get a new diamond.
What if we unpollute the river?
I could just shut off my sludge-o-matic machine, but it's too late.
You have a machine whose sole function is producing toxic waste?
You can't have a high-tech laboratory like this and not spew poisonous filth. All the other mad scientists would laugh.
How about catching Purple Tentacle?
He's long gone, probably taking over the world as we speak. Soon we'll all be speaking, well, English, I guess.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Go diamond shopping. Call me when you get a diamond.
World's greatest mad scientist.
Get away from that. Get away from that.
Okay. Usually, when I play this game, I have a habit of inventory swapping, as I know who needs what. But I'm not going to do that without any logic behind it.
The LALR compiler is constructed by the following method. First, develop a rigorous elective grammar.
Yikes, that's boring stuff. I'd yawn, but I'm too jacked on caffeine.
I don't think that would look better.
Right, time to go exploring. Certain inventory slots, items, shall I say, they have different uses if you use them with different people. Some, well, most of them are pretty much useless, but like the textbook, there's a couple of other items which you can use quite often for different results.
You looking at me? Are you looking at me? Then who are you looking at, huh? I asked you a question. Okay, clown, that does it. I hate that clown.
And we will get our revenge. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.